why the Trump administration decided to leave it intact and only arrest Nicolas Maduro and his wife, the person who controls the police, the chief thug, Cabello. He's the interior minister. He's been indicted by the United States. He was in that indictment the administration released. He's a narco terrorist. There's a $25 million price on his head. He's still in place. The defense minister, who has deep ties to Russia, $15 million price on his head. He is still in place. I'm confused. Are they still wanted by the United States? Why didn't you arrest them if you are taking out the narco terrorist regime?
You're confused? I don't know why that's confusing to you.
They're still in power.
It's very simple. You're not going to go in and wrap up. But you can't go. You're going to go in and suck up 5 people. They're already complaining about this one operation. Imagine the howls we would have from everybody else if we actually had to go and stay there 4 days to capture 4 other.
That was a dumb, ignorant question. Listen first.
Other people. We got the top priority. The number 1 person on the list was the guy who claimed to be the president of the country that he was not, and he was arrested along with his wife, who was also indicted. And that was a pretty sophisticated and frankly complicated operation.
It was.
It is not easy to land helicopters in the middle of the largest military base in the country. The guy lived on a military base. Land within 3 minutes, kick down his door, grab him, put him in handcuffs, read him his rights, put him in a helicopter, and leave the country without losing any American or any American assets. That's not an easy mission. And you're asking me, why didn't we do that in 5 other places at the same time?
And you had Nicolas Maduro basically starving the economy of Venezuela, let alone starving Venezuelans, and at the cost of the very people, the constituents in Venezuela, him worshiping his own ideologies as a dictator and running things not on the best interest of Venezuelans, basically running the country to the ground. This plan holds and Venezuela stabilizes. We get it. We got access to oil and they got a functioning democracy. And people can live decent lives again. You heard him say, oh, we got plenty of oil in America. But that's a W for everybody. It's about dominance. When have it not been about getting resources, right? And everybody eats and builds each other up peacefully, right? That's the whole point of European nations and the world trade, right? We may not like each other, but we be fair and we trade amongst each other to lift each other up. And look, if you look at it, don't let anyone guilt trip you about oil as a country, United States. Would you rather have people starving while sitting on top of riches, or a country where everybody eats and the U.S. secures energy stability? Win-win.